Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. It's so good to see you. I'm honestly so grateful to you for showing up week on week to watch my videos. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So you know, I have been listening to what you want to see next and have decided to create a video all about moorings. So thanks for the idea and I hope you like it. Please do like, share, comment, and if you're yet to subscribe, hit that button. Cheers me dears. Happy, glorious, slightly windy day. How you all doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening, day, whatever time you're watching this video. I am going to be moving the boat today to the spot that I was in a couple of weeks ago where I painted one side of the boat. So next mission over the next week is to paint the other side of the boat. I've been reading and listening to lots of your comments and writing all these little notes down on my phone when you guys come up with a question that I feel could be a video. And in this video I thought that I would talk about mooring and all the different types of information that one would potentially need to know about mooring, the logistical sides and the practical side. So first, before we get into all of that, I'm going to take you on a lovely cruise and then we're going to moor up in a couple of hours. So while I wait for the lock to fill, let's have a chat about moorings. In a nutshell, a mooring is where you park the boat. Depending on your cruising licence, you either stay in one spot or move from place to place. Permanent moorings are either owned by the Canal and River Trust or landowners and vary in price depending on location, accessibility and services, like being close to water or an electric hookup. It also depends on the size of your boat. The bigger the boat, the more you pay. I'm a continuous cruiser, so I move my house every couple of weeks or less. As I know the area around here pretty well, I know where I'm landing next. But when I move on this summer, I'll be using a canal map to determine where I'm headed. In summer, the canals are very busy, and I always worry that there won't be a mooring spot. I've heard it's every man for himself down in London. So what do you do if there's no space? You just keep moving forward. And sometimes you have to moor up in a really awkward spot in the reeds, really far away from the edge of the towpath, which is really challenging to do solo. A perfect mooring for me would be close to a road where I can park my car, and it feels safer to be moored around other boats too. It would obviously be big enough to fit. It can be really hard to see if the space is big enough as you approach. I've done a fair bit of reverse parking in my time, and in some situations I've even asked other boaters to move up a little bit so I can squeeze in. Finally, piling and chains are a lot more stable than using pins, as this runs the risk of them being pulled out. I cross the pins over to prevent that from happening. Katie has come along to say hey, and we're about to moor up in a great spot that ticks all my boxes. Let me show you how it's done. I make a quick decision to moor in front of this blue boat, and it's an easy approach. I get her to the edge and put her in reverse. I then have to put her into neutral before jumping off. I tie the rope around my waist to use my whole body weight to slow her down. Once she's stopped, I head to the front first. If it were windy or there were a current, I'd have to move much faster. I thread the chain through the piling and attach the rope. The rope has to be put at an angle, but at this point I just need to attach her so I can get to the back. I use the centre line to pull the back in and grab the nappy pin. I like the nappy pins, but I find they get jammed in the piling, which is really annoying to yank it out. This is a bit bent and I really need to get a new one, but this is basically a nappy pin. It's time to attach the back and pull the boat into the final position. I think I'm going to have like old lady hands at the age of 40.
Well used.
Last job is to fasten the front properly with my fave quick release knot. Twice around, under the line, and over. Pull it tight, and then around the opposite way, twice, under the line again, and over. Easy. I'm so glad we're moored up.
Okay.
So that is all, folks, for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I've got a few little updates, I guess, before I go. First update is exciting news. Finally, May will be featuring on the telly. And the date for the release of Narrow Escapes on Channel 4, broadcasted every day for 4 weeks at 4 p.m. You can use streaming services to catch up. Will be beginning on the 29th of April, which is literally, as you watch this, Monday. And I will be featuring commencing the next week after that, which is the 6th, Monday the 6th, for 5 episodes, I think, roughly. Woohoo! That's literally so exciting. I'm actually going to do a whole video of me watching myself on the TV for the first time and filming it, so that's going to be a really funny episode. My final exciting update is that my website, wellbeingonwater.co.uk, is officially live. So happy that it's finally all done. I am officially online remote working with my yoga classes and my coaching and supporting people one-to-one with their mental and physical well-being, and it's all really a new step in the right direction that I want to be going. So yeah, please go check it out, sign up to the mailing list at least, and I will be sending only like a monthly email, nothing more, with free gifts and things that I've been reading and playlists I've been listening to, and just sharing all the stuff that I really find useful and interesting with you all, as well as discounts for my courses that I'm creating and in-person workshops that I'm going to be running in the future. So it's all happening and it's all really exciting. So yeah, please sign up to the mailing list at least, and that would be amazing. As always, a massive thank you to everybody that supports these videos that come out weekly. Without you guys, really, this channel would not be here. I know I say that every week, but I really mean that. Yeah. So thank you for keeping this going. To the one and only Gerald, Steve Jones, JJ, Graham, Richard, Dan, Sean, Andy, Graham W, David and Kevin. You guys are the best. So much love. Mwah. And I have no idea what next week's video is going to be actually, so you'll just have to find out next week. See you then.